What is that? Is that a cherry, right?
It's cherry.
Yeah.
Cherry, and I think the other one is maybe apple. Do you think you can handle that?
Yes, I'm strong. Like when men have allergies, but they think they are strong enough to handle it. Hello and welcome to Kieser Design. You can see we're in the same place as normally, but it's a bit of a different setting. It's Easter time.
Woo!
Yeah, exciting! Our intern has prepared a little decorative branch which is already blooming, and we put all our fails of the workshop as little ornaments on it. I think that's the best use you can make out of that, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and we have little Easter bunnies that we're going to eat throughout the episode. But what we actually want to talk about with you is two important news. The first one is we are letting go of our prototypes. A sad moment. And the second news, which is a very joyful news.
Yes.
We have our new webshop where you can actually directly purchase our watches. So stay with us and grab yourself a little chocolate bunny. Yes, you heard right. We are selling our prototypes. Why do we do that? The prototypes are actually the backbone of Kieser Design, and they have always been, where we like to experiment with new versions of the Tragwerk T. We like to try different dials, textures, colors, and that's what we need the prototypes for. The ones that we are selling and that we have in our watch roll behind us are of course not the Generation 1 prototypes, because it took several iterations of prototypes to arrive at the quality that we need for a perfect customer watch. But those are the last iteration of our prototypes, I would say. And we use them mostly for trying out new color combinations and also to show our watches to customers and to show them on fairs and to have pictures taken of them.
Why are we getting rid of them?
Well, as I said, we are constantly developing, we are constantly changing little bits and pieces, and we have outgrown the prototypes, so to say.
Yeah.
They have changed too much. The new iterations of the Tragwerk T will look slightly different, and that's actually the reason why we want to give you the opportunity to get your hands on one of the earlier versions.
So let's dive in. Shall we?
Yeah.
My grandma bought me a June bug for my 7th birthday and was like...
Yeah, that's the thing in Germany, you get June bugs made of chocolate.
No, my birthday is in May, and since it's called a Maikäfer, so a May bug in German, she thought it was a great
And they're actually quite big,
for me.
Right? Did you get one of those?
I did actually get one of those. It was this big. I think it was a kilogram of chocolate, and I never ate it because I was so sad to let it go. And yeah, I have a really big history with eating animal-shaped chocolate. What
really just astonishes me about this watch and anodized blue in general is just the depth of the color. You can totally get lost in this blue color. It's simply amazing. It's like diving in an ocean, and I know this has been said in adverts probably for 100 years now, but this is such a deep blue that you can totally immerse yourself in, right?
Yeah,
it's just amazing. I love it. Blue was one of the first colors I actually anodized. It's in the lower voltage range, so it's a bit easier to achieve blue than, for example, purple or especially green. Green is super hard to anodize.
Because blue is on the lower part of the spectrum and green is the last color before everything
turns into mud.
Yeah.
And then we put this black linear brushed dial into the watch, because I think in this watch we wanted the case to shine a little more
Yeah.
and to tone down the dial,
Yeah.
and that worked perfectly. It's just one base model, but you can have a whole range of styles you can cover with the watch. So this one is, I would say, more on the classy side of the spectrum. It goes perfectly well with a suit, like with a blue suit, of course also with a black suit. You can wear it in the office as well as in your leisure activities. All of them have actually prototype engraved of them on the movement holding ring. So where the serial number normally goes, you can read now prototype, but of course they all come with an 18 karat gold weight, and they all come with the perfectly anodized parts
And tested obviously.
And that's also something that the prototypes were made for, actually testing the functionality, testing the movement, and I can safely say the movement is running as good as on day one.
I will place it here.
Yeah, so
Maybe.
the Easter Bunny can take care of it.
I really thought you are going to choose that one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because I want to build up tension for the last one, for my favorite in this collection.
Yeah? Do you think the last one is the superstar?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think so. And I think that's a no-brainer when you're making a watch, and especially a watch where you have an inner case that you can change the colors of, and you have the exoskeleton. To give it a contrast and make the inner case black is just a must.
Yeah.
You have to do that. This watch features our honeycomb dial, which is to this day something I'm very proud of, actually, because to achieve this honeycomb pattern and this 3D structure is something that I'm very, very happy with. Watch has a green second hand, and it also has a green rotor. The green color together with the black are the corporate colors of Kieser Design. So this is our corporate watch. It works perfectly also with our new rubber straps.
Yeah.
I think this adds a very nice touch to the watch. It's very sporty. You can wear it doing sports, even if you go for a swim. This will be a perfect companion. Right? And now, drum roll please. For the star of today's show.
For the star of today's show. Our golden prototype.
I mean, it's titanium.
Yeah, it's titanium.
In the beginning, and I actually don't remember why, I always had the goal to create an orange watch.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, that sounds aesthetically pleasing.
No, I don't know. Orange.
That's really new to me that you wanted to build an orange watch.
I achieved the color in the anodization process, and I felt like it was orange. I always try to combine it also with orange elements, like for example I put an orange second hand on it, and it always irritated me. Because the tone is absolutely not orange.
I directly saw, okay, this one looks pretty much like gold. Since I'm a goldsmith, I know how gold looks like, but this comes really close to a 18 karat gold tone.
More of a rose gold, don't you think?
No,
it's not like the corn color that really pure.
No, we're talking about
yellow gold has.
We're talking about 18 karat. So 18 karat yellow gold is super like almost orange, but in a gold way.
In a warm way.
In a warm way.
Yeah, and
so
that's the thing.
It has
really
this warm yellow tone, and that's what I saw on this watch.
Exactly. It has a super warm tone.
The watch, before we came up with this selection of parts, the watch was had a black dial, and all the other parts were, I think, almost all the other parts were amber toned, and it didn't work.
No.
It just didn't work.
No, it didn't work.
And then someday I was making dials anyways. And I thought maybe try amber one. We all liked it so much. It was such a nice tone. When the light goes through the brushed lines and the different tones in that dial, they were just so...
Yeah, it clicked, I would say. And it clicked so much that we said the dial has to be the star of the watch. And we just make everything else black.
Yeah.
And give it a stage and make it shine. Now we have actually the perfect platform to do so, because we have also worked on a new web shop for the last months, and it's now in the final stages, or it has already been released by now that you're watching the video. And you can browse through the models that we have, like for example the prototypes, also signature editions, all the editions that are going to come in the future, and there are plenty more to come, I can promise you. We have so many ideas. As you can see, we're trying out new things almost every day, and we're so much looking forward to showing them to the world.
Yeah, and of course follow us on YouTube, follow us on Instagram. I think on Instagram it's more like a daily update, and on YouTube it's a more deeper insight and what we're doing.
Yeah, for the hardcore fans. But Instagram, we also show a lot of behind the scenes in our stories, for example. So I think it's definitely worth checking that out.
Okay, yeah, well, all that's left to say is Happy Easter to all of you. To all who celebrate Easter, I mean, not everyone does.
Of course.
For the rest, just have great public holidays.
Yeah.
That's always nice. And yeah, I would say see you in the next video.
Bye. As a very personal addition to the watches, the one who purchases one of these watches will get this one as a little addition.
Well, we have 3 watches and only 2 bunnies.
Yeah, first come, first serve. And then it won't get lost anymore.
Yeah.